Hello everybody and welcome back to a game where we abuse the solar system till it gives us whatever we want. It is Universe Sandbox. I was trying to think of what we could do to punish the solar system even more, and I think the best place to start is with Earth. You'd probably hear the fans in the background. It has been getting extremely hot outside, so I figured what better way to do punishment to the planet than heat it up to the point it liquefies. So we got our peaceful Earth here. Let's turn time down. There we go. Just it minding its own business. Now if we look, the Earth is currently in North America, about 5 degrees Celsius, -5 I should say. Those numbers don't seem right to me. There we go. Something I can understand more. Those still seem like inaccurate numbers, because it is currently 84 degrees outside, and here it is -7. So I think we'll mess with the max temperature, and we're just gonna double it. That's more like it. Still cold in some areas, but it is cooling down. So we'll just double that again. I don't think it's doing what we want, so we'll do that a couple times. Well, that's about the temperature it is right now where I am, but only in this one spot. Still really cold in places though. So if we start timesing it by 10, what is that? Huh. Maybe we're messing with the wrong thing. So we have our max temperature and we have our min temperature. So what if I mess with average temperature? So we'll let our Earth reset. There we go. Now we double this. I don't know, I think it's still too cold. Yeah, that's more like it. Now we're getting our average temperatures. Double it one more time. Oh yeah. 100 degrees. Well, it's a bit toasty if you live more in the tropical areas. Over there in Greenland, though, you have a pretty comfortable temperature. Not too cold, not too hot. Still pretty cold up there in the Himalayas. Antarctica's definitely warmed up. I don't see much ice though, so I think most of the ice is melted. We'll speed up time and see what effect that had. Looks like some of the ice might have come back. Can't really tell, but I don't think Antarctica is much ice anymore. Now we're averaging normal temperatures of summer. I do not believe that was enough. I gotta change this to Fahrenheit. Ah, that explains a few things. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Could be worse, though. If we double it again. Oh. So, some of the hotter areas are 260, almost 270. It is 120 degrees in Antarctica, which is 50 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's water boiling temperatures, that's for sure. That's probably why our atmosphere did what it did. Huh. I get a better look at this. Hey. Well, most of Northern Asia and Europe, Middle East, water. Huge lakes there in Africa. And South America. America's staying strong, though. Minus Canada. Australia, too. They seem okay. I'm surprised with all this water gain that a lot of the islands stayed. Like Hawaii. So I'll speed up time, we'll see if it does anything more. No, that didn't seem to do a whole lot. I think it dispersed the water a little bit more, though. Some places came back. So average minimum temperature and maximum temperature are both really high. Minimum temperature is just barely survivable, but yeah, that max temperature, that's no good. Yeah. So let's double it again. Interesting. The water evaporated and then came back. Now land just looks like an absolute mess. Australia is okay. After they got them big lakes, they've expanded. Africa don't look too happy. Neither does South America. North America still has barely any care for it. So we'll speed up time again. These are definitely not survivable temperatures, and as you can tell, there's no more lights coming on. Our life likelihood still apparently plausible, even though we're almost half as what we were. So we'll double it again. Oh. We now have, I'm assuming, just fire. And water's gone. Good news, we now glow on the dark side. So even if it's nighttime, you should still be able to see, even though everything will be now red. Our life likelihood says there's still a possibility. There is still water. You know, it's amazing when you can walk outside in Alaska and hit temperatures of 900 degrees. Okay? average temperature went down. We're not glowing as much. I sped up time more. We are missing majority of the water, and I think we've mostly become one landmass that stretches across. Yeah, everything's touching. So, if you ever wanted to drive from the North Pole all the way down to the South Pole, thanks to global warming, you can now do that. This is saying there's still a chance at people being alive. I don't think we can have that. So, this one's probably gonna hurt. We're gonna double it. Well, we are glowing. I can't tell if this is supposed to be water here, but we still got clouds. Can no longer see through our atmosphere, and when you walk outside and hit temperatures of 1500 degrees, it's kind of toasty. People are still have a chance of making it. I'm gonna speed up time, see if we stay hot or not. So, our similarity and life likelihood is going down, but we do seem to be cooling. We cooled by almost 500 degrees. And in some areas, it looks like there's still water. I'm pretty sure that was Australia. I'll give it the Earth one thing. It is fairly resilient. But our average temperature is sitting at 1,000. And when we double it, I expect not nice things to happen. Now we look like the sun. So now we're hitting to the point where I don't think the game fully understands the situation. I am speeding up so we can cool down. Life likelihood is becoming steady. There's still a chance for existence. We are now back to the regular red. And there is no way there's water again. That's because we've dropped all the way back down. So I'm going to have to hit this twice. And there we go. The average temperature being 5,500 degrees Fahrenheit. We are now vomiting into space. The only thing I see wrong is the fact that there is still a chance of life. Okay, we are still spewing, and we've stopped. Now we're cooling down enough, that's bright, that you can start to see some clouds coming back. So there's only one logical thing we can do from here, and that is double it up. Oh yeah. There we go, into the vacuum of space. We are vomiting all of that. And the interesting thing is, we are not losing our mass at all. So the only other thing I can think to do is now we're going to start multiplying it by tens, because we've already achieved the look of the sun, whose temperature is sitting at 9,944 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder, so if we're going to take this, we're dropping temperature down, it's getting cool outside, Earth's similarity is coming back. so we're gonna times it by 10. Well, it's gone. Well, now we know what happens when we try to force the Earth to become the temperatures of the sun. It ceases to exist. So, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.